we've got another Moisty Myers match for you gamers, mainly because I've been having a lot of fun on him and I'm worried about him being ruined. I had a lot of people acting like I was overreacting about my predictions of them ruining Myers in my last video. So let's just throw some numbers out, shall we? 6 different Sadako variations, including the PTB ones, in the past year and a half, and she's now ended up worse than she was in 1.0. The Skull Merchant since her inception has had 8 different versions, and oh what's that, she's getting reworked again. Trickster got reworked and that's now being reverted because it was so bad. Twins got reworked and then that got reverted. Dracula is going on his 5th change in the next patch too, and he's been in the game for a couple of months. Unknown, a killer widely regarded in the community as one of the most balanced and best killers they've ever introduced from both survivor and killer side, and it was even acknowledged by behavior themselves that the community liked him, and they decided that they were going to change him anyway. So when I'm sat here and I express concerns regarding another killer that I thoroughly enjoy getting changes once again, and I get people telling me I'm overreacting, all I can do is sit here and think that some of this community must have Stockholm syndrome to behavior. How many bad reworks or changes or pointless changes does behavior need to do before people start realizing, maybe just because they're changing something, it doesn't mean that it's a good thing. In fact, in that very video, most of the changes that I saw people saying will probably happen is them removing the Tombstone add-ons. That's right, a nerf to him. Myers is widely regarded by a lot of people to be one of the weakest killers in the game. I don't agree with this, but a main change that I saw people saying is they're probably going to nerf him, which by the way, I'm not saying that Tombstone add-ons are perfectly balanced or anything. I'm just saying that people's predictions are following a pattern of behaviors changes to killers where they remove something from them that massively nerfs them, and then they just don't replace it with anything meaningful. Eerie tapes on Sadako, ring drawing on Sadako, tape breaking on Sadako, putting a tape in Sadako's face, Wesker infection off the hook, hug tech and spirit tech on the Dracula, 90% of Skull Merchant's entire kit. Let's be fair here, not all the changes are always terrible. The recent Nemi changes were actually pretty good. Some of Bubba's were quite nice as well, and so were the changes to the Dredge, which actually make it so I enjoy playing the Dredge now. So while yes, there is a chance that these changes are going to be good, and I'm not sitting here wanting them to be bad. I want them to be good. I just think that statistically, the odds are they're probably not going to be very good. Anyway, enough rambling. It's going to be the same build as before. Let's just jump straight in. Did I really just get bottom?
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
Alright, we stalked her a little bit. We'll go for Soma now. The guy's sprint bursting. Maybe sprint burst, man. You gonna give me the skull pallet? No, of course not. Might give us this pallet upstairs, so. Oh, there isn't one. Boom. We got it. Mom. Mom. We can actually chase this because there isn't anything he can use here. We're just gonna slug him. Big slugly style. I'm sure some people are going to wonder why I'm slugging here. It all comes down to how piss poorly designed the main building of this map is. In my match, basement hasn't spawned down here, and it's impossible for hooks to spawn down there as well. This means the only way that you can guarantee hook a survivor who has been downed in the bottom floor of main without a basement spawn in there is to break one of the doors on the main floor so you can make it to a hook. However, doing this makes the loops near them very survivor sided. The car loop side breakable door allows that loop to be chained into the main building's pallets. The other breakable door actually creates a dead zone since we broke the basement pallet and the other pallet didn't spawn by the hole. For most killers this is not that strong. However, with Myers, since he can insta down, it makes the whole basement a death trap. Since I can kill anyone down there easily as I'm Myers, when teammates go for the pickup, they're dead zone too. So now it opens up an opportunity to get even more people down in the basement and really allows Myers to snowball very well. Something you've got to do because this map is really survivor sided.
Ah, my new friends. Well, hello there. Hope you didn't make plans for after this nightmare. The story goes deep, so they want you to believe. And now that you're here, you may never leave. So let me give you just a little tip to survive. If something moves, run it.
God, unbreakable.
And the tide was in. A perfect time for hanging ten. Then all of a sudden there was a glowing splash. A swell went up and came down with a crash. I looked to the shore, and at first glance, I saw the people had claws for hands.
We got a pot we're not going to use. We're going to save our pain res as well. We don't need it quite yet. Save it for the old snowbally. Get that hook. Everyone's hooked once now.
The creatures approached with claws held high and said, I dropped my surfboard and ran away.
Hello.
But they gave chase with a crabby sway. I know that move. That's the bracky.
Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't just come drop that. Yes? No? Interesting.
For a salty thriller, but ready or not, these waves are killer. All of the
Gonna get that palette out of the way. Thank you.
are really the least of the fatal threats. Forget what you know about seafood.
Ah,
Sure,
this invest. Unfortunate. I don't know if I have pain res to this guy. I did.
Throwing flashbang.
Where did they go?
Hello, pretty baby.
She hit a little bit of a downside. Got no more stock left on him.
a piercing roar rang through the air. I looked to the sea, and it was towering there. The biggest crabby crab that there ever was. And before I knew it, up went the claws. Look out, everyone! It's the Brachiopods!
Going for the bears, perhaps. Yeah. Going for the flash here. He's over there. Where? Oh no, me Jenny.
Why do scientists always get their
You bastard. Get back here.
They've learned to be a little more prepared. I won't spoil the ending. Hope it's a happy one. I guess we'll see. Won't we, hun?
Speed. Oh, I've got a smidge of it left. Oh, he's
My brain is better than everybody!
smart. I actually had a bit more than I anticipated I would. Kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. Oh, I can still see him. Yes. I do reckon. Okay, it's dropped over to this way. We have got a god pallet that's already been thrown here, so we can just pick that. All it a day. Just come drop and everything apparently. Do that so we get the extra lunge. Oh, he's gone in the thing. He did the old switcheroo. And he's just going to come drop that. He didn't. Look at that. Actual gameplay to be had. Probably could have got that, honestly, with my extended lunge. Fake that we're faking it, and then we're not going to fake it. We're actually just going to go wee. That's a little looper. Can we make it over here? We can then to 3 with bam. There we go. Get some points. Get a couple of pointies. Dude, this server's on fire. Brothers at 268 ping. Ends back at it again with ruining the UK servers.